Hello everyone and welcome back into Academy in Studio. That's right, we have our second episode. I'm sure you've seen Andre Navas's episode already. If you haven't, make sure you check that out after this one. But today, it's a very special one. It's the first of two we're recording today, and it's with none other than Mr. NONA Soccer himself, Moah Silva. My friend, how are you? Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, man. Good. Absolutely fantastic. After an incredible USL2 season we just had, you were a big part of that towards the end of the season. So we are here to talk not just about that, but about your soccer journey in general. What's next for you? We were just talking off air about a huge project that is in your near future.
Yes.
So ready to get into it?
Let's go.
Let's do it. So I'd love to start with this question, Moah. I'm sure you've heard me ask your teammates this plenty of times. What does football mean to you? Try to put that into words.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody who plays soccer will say the same thing,
Yeah.
but I'm addicted to it. It's something that I'm dedicating my whole life to, so I feel like it's just the love of my life, I guess you can say. Like
Yeah.
I love soccer probably more than some people out there. So I'm not even gonna lie. But no, yeah, like soccer is my world, my life, my everything, I guess you can say.
Absolutely. And I'm going to ask you a second question. What does Nona mean to you? I'm starting in the deep end, Moah. What does Nona mean to you?
Everything as well.
Yeah.
I grew up here. Like, I'm 16 years old and first spent 9 years of my life in this team playing for different coaches, playing with different teammates, playing with different levels, playing different leagues, playing more, getting more experience with soccer in general. I feel like it's just like the best and the best feeling to like grow up in the place that you grew up in, which is Lake Nona, and have a team here that your dad created for you. I feel like you just feel at home. And it's the best feeling ever. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
You've seen it right from the start. You saw this club when it was only just a few of you guys, and of course your dad, Fabio, just creating this from the ground up.
Right.
And to see what it is now, I'm sure it's just mind-blowing, right?
No,
Something
yeah,
you would have never imagined.
The first game of the season against Brevard, when Andre scored
Yep.
the first goal and Bernardo scored a free kick, I was in the bleachers. I didn't even get called to the game.
Right.
But you look at the stands and you're like, wow. Like, before we were just 6 kids at a church in Lake Nona, and then now we have more than almost 200, 300 people at a Nona FC game, which is like the
Right.
4th division. So it's like, it's beautiful to see how much he's grown. And for me to be a part of it, it's even
Very special.
satisfying.
I'm sure. We'll get more into that in a little bit. You already talked about it, but tell us where you're from, right? Of course, like Nona, but tell us about your childhood and how, your first memories playing the sport, and just give us a feel for how you grew up.
So I'm originally from United States. I was born
Right.
here, but
Yeah.
my family is all from São Paulo, Brazil.
Yes.
So I call myself Brazilian because I grew up Brazilians. I talk Portuguese in my house.
Portuguese.
I have Brazilian friends. All my friends are Brazilians. I don't feel like I hang out with any other person that's not Brazilian. So,
I guess I'm the only one.
oh yeah. But yeah, I have my American
Yes.
friends. Yes, I do. But I hang out with most of the time.
Of
my
course, of
Brazilian
course.
guys. And we grew up playing soccer just in the back of my house. I grew up with Lehi, which is my big brother,
Of course.
and Luan, which is Luan. Everybody knows who Luan is. Luan, just the person he is, the funny guy.
Yes.
Yeah, we just grew up playing inside the house. My mom would go crazy, like
Breaking
we-
things,
we-
Momo?
we had-
What is wrong with
we
you?
weren't breaking things because like I wasn't that strong to break anything yet. But we had like a little ball. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a real soccer ball. It was like a little air ball
Right.
that which you kick in, it would go flying. And we would just pull the one in front of the front door, and me and like he would just kick like 200 balls at his
Oh
face
my
the whole day.
goodness.
And my mom would go crazy, but my dad was like, "No, let them play. It's okay. Like they'll grow up playing like that." So I feel like I started getting the love for the game with the two of them,
Absolutely.
which is the way where low-key everything started for me and with soccer and stuff. And we grew up. We came to Lake Nona. This was in Meadowwoods.
Okay.
I don't know if like near Hunters Creek or whatever.
Yeah.
So we moved over here. We built my house now, and then like he moved out. He went to college. So we came to my other house. My dad started a project, which is Nona.
Right.
But before that, I was playing for YMCA. It was like a little league thing, just to play recreational.
Just for fun, right?
Just for fun, just to
Yeah.
have a little bit of fun, just to
Yeah.
get the love for the game, Started playing there, and then when growing up, like I think I was like 7 years old. I think when
Okay.
my dad decided to create Nona.
Yeah.
But before, like he said, okay, let's create it. I played for a team called Vikings, which is also orange.
Right.
It was a 3v3 team, and some of the boys I think played
Mhm.
with me. Then, like I don't know if Jaden already left, but Jaden was there.
Okay.
Mason came right after that.
Yeah.
Mason,
Sanders, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Sanders.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and yeah, I started playing there, and then something happened over there. My dad was like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna create my team. I'm just gonna do my own thing."
Yeah.
And then from there, we're here we are
What a
today.
unique experience. You mentioned you played in orange, so I guess it follows you.
Yes.
It's just a special color. Actually, fun fact, my high school, my graduation, my gown was all orange, so I guess something about this color, right?
Yeah.
It just follows us around. But man, so you talk about, just getting started rec, 3v3, but then Nona happens. Your dad is like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my own thing, right? Create my own club. Like we talked about, would have never imagined. I asked him the question like before the USL2 season. It's like if I told you in 2016 if you would have a USL2 team, he was like, I wouldn't believe that, or I wouldn't believe that I would have multiple teams in general,
Yeah.
right?
No, me neither.
It literally from scratch when you see how this club was formed, right, and how it has grown. What's your first memory of Nona getting started, of playing at Nona?
I feel like the one that stands out the most is where it started.
Yeah.
Like we go past the place where it started every day. We go past the church right next to in Moss Park. We go through Eagle Creek Elementary, which is all
Okay.
started in the back.
So in that area, okay.
So it's like you go past it and you're like, wow, like everything started in this little church in the little grass pitch with a bunch of like little kids running around. At the time, it wasn't even a lot. Like the max we saw was like 10 at practice,
Wow.
and some of them you still see on the like in school and stuff. But like,
Sure.
it's not as special as what I feel,
Mhm.
So the best memories is just looking back to where it started and looking at the place where it all started and like, wow, like we were from here to the Austin Sindel Stadium playing USL2 with a bunch of academy kids playing. It's just like the best feeling ever, and to see how much my dad has worked to accomplish this, to see how much the coaches have worked, Bruno coming up from the academy as well, the players coming up from the academy as well. It's just like beautiful to see, and very it gets like emotional
Of
because like
course.
it is something very, very fun and achieving to talk about. So yeah.
Yeah, and like we said, like you would have never imagined that you would
Never.
get anywhere close to this, right?
Never.
But to see everyone, start learning about the club, everyone start supporting the project, and start building a love for the club. Of course,
Right.
it's your family, so you grew up in it, and it was natural for you. But then to see people from the outside buy into it, right?
Right.
Buy into into your dad's vision, and see everyone that he's brought in, like you said, coaches, staff, and everyone. I mean, it really must be such a special feeling. Let's talk about getting serious about playing, right? Let's talk about getting a little older. First, your position, right? What would you call yourself? Would you call yourself a center back? Would you call yourself a six? Something in between? What do you feel most comfortable in?
See, this is a funny question because every coach that
Fernando Jr. is laughing in the back.
every coach that I've had likes me in a different place.
Right.
Bruno likes me as center back.
Right.
Coach Guy liked me in the middle. Cafu liked me in the middle. My high school coach liked me as a number 10, to attacking mid. So I'm like, in my own thoughts, I think I'm a defensive mid, a midfielder.
Okay. So a six.
So a 6.
Right.
Maybe an 8, because
Okay.
I don't like to defend that much. Like in the middle, you run too much. I don't like that.
Right.
But no, I feel like I'm a midfielder there. Either 6 or 8, it doesn't matter. Not a 10. I cannot play
Right.
with the 10. I
Right.
don't
Right.
like
Right.
it. But a center back, in my opinion, is easier
Okay.
to play. That's why I like playing center back because
Okay.
it's easier. But I like the difficulty. I
Yeah.
like playing the middle.
The challenge.
I like all the time like just like challenging the ball. It's like I don't know. I like it better.
Yeah, but it's so important, isn't it, to be versatile?
Yeah.
Because you can slot in the 4 and to a 6 and to an 8. You're comfortable in all those positions, and that obviously comes with time,
Yes.
right? You got to get used to every position, and of course it's different, right? At the back, you can read the game easier,
Yes.
right? In the middle, you're in the thick of it, like you said. You're in the battle, really. What gravitated you towards defensive positions? Was
When
it anything in particular?
When I started, I was a striker.
Really?
Not a lot of people know that, but I was a striker.
Mason,
When my
you
dad
got challenged.
when my dad was my coach in the
Okay.
beginning, I started playing as a striker because he was a striker too. He wanted to see his kid be a striker. And then
Absolutely.
I would score my goals, but I wasn't the best.
Okay.
And then I started coming back, until Coach Gee came. And he was like, "Okay, let's try you as center back." And Andre talked about Coach Gee as well being a big part. Coach Gee was a big part in my development as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, he started putting me back. Cafu put me a little bit back too. Bruno put me all the way back,
Right.
which helps because he found my position, I guess you could say. But no, yeah, I started coming back, and found my spot. And I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving here ever again.
Right. It just felt like home.
The most, I'll just play a little bit forward to the attack he made, which I didn't like. So I'm gonna stay from the middle back.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes.
And you felt most comfortable there. You've stuck with it.
Yes.
And now it's all about mastering it, right? And really becoming the quality player and showing your true potential on the field. That's always the next step.
Yes.
Right? Just upping your level a little bit. So, so many years of memories at Nona, right? So many countless games, training sessions, coaches that you've been with. Talk to me about one maybe. Or a few that stand out to you in your Nona journey, if you can. But any particular games maybe that you'll never forget? Any words of advice that coaches gave to you? What's something that springs to mind immediately?
Sounds cliche, but the game that it's like in my memory that I know play by play is the regionals game when I was U13 in the rain. It was
The rain game.
The rain. We talk about this all the time.
Yes, I wish I was there.
We talk about this all the time. It was
Wow.
It was the most entertaining game from a person that can see on the outside, and in the inside, it was like the biggest battle of our lives.
Oh my gosh, chaotic in any way.
The field was a pool. We had to win that game to qualify to the next round, which was we won that regionals that year.
Right.
So I feel like a game, it was that one. But I feel like the memory that would always be for me forever is Bruno calling me before the season starts.
Oh, of course.
And him telling me, this season, yeah, you're going to be part of the USL Academy or USL 2 team, and you're going to be the captain for USL Academy. I haven't played for USL Academy yet because I was out for like a long time doing trials in other academies. Of course.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
But, yeah, no, we have a game this Saturday, and I think I'm going to be captain. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But yeah, that phone call was like, I was sleeping. I woke up. It was like, yo, Moah, what's up? And I was like, Bruno, really this time? Because Bruno lived at my house for a little bit. So
he's like family.
He's like a family. Yeah. He's like my other older brother.
Right.
I was gonna say. Like his best friend at the time. So I think he still is. I'm not sure.
Oh, we'll have to check.
We'll have to check that. I think they are. But yeah. I have like a lot of love for Bruno. Yeah, and that phone call, it was like a brother phone call. It's like, yo,
wow.
I have to tell you, I have a present for you, 2 presents for you, actually. And he calls me, tells me that, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. No, that was relieving because I didn't know. Coach Dave last year had called me to practice. This year, Bruno said I'm on the roster. So it's like we're building up.
Slowly but surely.
Yes, and I feel like that was a good little moment. And, of course, my debut against Brookhouse away.
Absolutely. Come off the bench.
I played 5 minutes, touched the ball twice, but it was still...
I remember big header away, man. They were important touches, man. And it was a tight game as well, too.
Tight game. Brandon, final minutes, right?
Yeah. Scored a brace that day.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely. Talk to me. Let's go back to that phone call, though, because I'm intrigued. You're in your bed. You're sleeping. See Bruno. Oh, Bruno. Don't call me right now. Don't bother me. But when you hang up that call, what were your emotions, man? Like, did it sink in immediately? Did it take some time to realize?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You can ask my mom and my dad this. They were in their rooms, and I was in my. It was like 6 in the afternoon. I had just
the most random time.
Craziness. I woke up at that time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get on FIFA right now with my boys. Chill out. I get a phone call. Bruno calls me, tells me that. I go to my mom's room running after I hang up. I was like, Moah, I'm gonna play for USO 2. My dad already knows.
Right, of course.
He's gonna be like, yeah, you didn't know that? And I was like,
no.
Like, let me just celebrate my moment real quick. My mom was like, happy for you. Like, she was like, ooh. But it was a very fun moment. I'm not gonna yell like I yelled there, but like I was very happy. But yeah, no, it was a good moment to share with my family. my brother woke up too. He's like, "Why are you yelling?" And I was like, "Bro, you're gonna watch me, bro." And he was like, "Okay, I see you." So it's like family is a big
Man,
part. The
absolutely.
support that we have for each other is beautiful.
And it keeps you going, man.
It keeps me going.
At the end of the day, if there's ever a reason, right, if you remove yourself and you think, why am I doing this? I mean, that's what it comes down to, right?
Yes.
Making your family proud
Yes.
and living up to the expectation. That's what it's all about, man. So then USL2 becomes a reality. You're at training all season. You finally make your way onto the pitch at the end of the season. What would you say is the thing you learned the most? Of course, you're surrounded all of a sudden by top D1 talent from across the nation. We're talking UCF, USF, Furman, Clemson, you name it. We have it here at Nona, right, for USL2. What would you say was the thing that you take away, right, a few weeks removed from the season? Just one thing you would say, man, I'm so appreciative that I learned this or that I experienced this.
I learned everything with every single player on that team.
Absolutely.
To be able to share the field with Joe. Joe is
a Nona legend, I would say.
Joe is, in my opinion, the best center back we've had. Like
Huntsville City, all conference when he started here at Nona. Yeah, top level.
Joe played with Coach Gee, I think.
Right, okay.
1 year
okay.
before. So I had met him, but I hadn't played with him.
Right.
And to share the field with him, you just learn so much on the field. Off the field, you can just... The chats are different. With the Brazilians, Paulo and Enrique, the jokes are different. Like, I like to be in that because I get more mature with older people. And when I realize that, okay, like, I'm getting more mature with these guys, it's just like a good feeling because you're like, okay, I can be around these guys.
Absolutely.
And yeah, no, it's just sharing the locker room with those guys are the funniest part. Just not the Brazilians, but Abdul, just a little icon in that.
Always laughing, always joking.
On sale. And plus, spending the time with the academy boys that I grew up playing with as well. It's just like a very good feeling, I guess you can say. So I didn't really learn one thing. I learned everything from everybody. Yeah. I guess you can say. There's not like one thing I learned. It's like just got better as a person, I guess you can see with those guys. You were like a sponge, right? Yeah. Absorbing everything going on around you. That's awesome, man. Let's step back from the USL2 season for a moment because, of course, we cannot go this episode without talking about the Lake Nona High School state championship win, Moah. I'm sure you knew I was going to bring this up. But, man, I mean, that happened right before the season, essentially. It did. How was that, man? To be Kings of Florida with your Lake Nona team, of course, with Coach Anton, with all your teammates. I'm not even going to mention names because I'll miss out some. But, man, I mean, that must have been another moment that you'll just never forget. Yeah, no, for sure. You asked me what's your favorite memory in soccer, I'll definitely say that week of states semifinals and finals. Wow. Because I wasn't even... Imagine if I was at school, because I do online school. So imagine if I was at school that week, I would have so much fun. I didn't think I would do one assignment. Just thinking about the games. Just thinking about the games, the practices, and it was like cold. I like the cold. I like that, not too cold, but I like the cold. So like you would just go outside with your little hoodie, with a Lake Nona hoodie. Of course. Like, they're in the semifinals. Yeah. I wasn't there, so I can't like talk about that. But I would love to be there at the time. And just the practices, we were all focused. After we lost that district final, we were like, yeah, no, we got this. And after we won, in my opinion, the final was the semifinal. With 3-3. Yeah, I remember penalties. That. Yeah. But no, that game was craziness. I scored 2 goals that game to tie it, and then I scored my penalty. And then Murillo goes and chips the penalty. It's absolute scenes. It's like a movie. So no, yeah, that week was beautiful. And the final was, everybody knows the final. It was a real tight game, penalties as well. Yeah. Thank God Mason scored that penalty. Mason. Funny story. Mason did not want to take the penalty. Because of the Arizona thing, right? No, he scored in Arizona. Okay. Because he missed... Where did he miss? He missed Super Copa final a long time ago. Oh, okay. We all missed. I missed too. I went to go chip and I missed. Mason skied it, and then Juancito kicked it like weak, but the keeper saved it. Right. And he was like, no, I don't want to take the penalty. No, Mason, you're going to take the penalty. You are going to take it. And Anton was like, no, if he doesn't want to take it, don't take it. No, Mason's taking the penalty. Right. He's going to take it. And then Hernan, which the one who missed the penalty in the semifinal, He didn't want to take it either. He was scared. I was like, okay, no, Mason has a good shot. I'm just gonna tell Mason to like power that into the middle of the goal and pray, because like his shot is a bullet.
Right.
So I was like, no, you're gonna take the penalty, Mason, and we're gonna go and we're gonna win this. And he was like, okay. And then Mason was I was the first penalty. Mason was the last. So I took a penalty, scored my penalty, came back, and I hugged Mason with nobody else on my side, because I was like, I had to go on the other side. So I hugged Mason. I was like, Mason, you ready? He was like, bro, I'm so scared. Like, come on. And then I think Gabriel Campos goes, and then Enzo goes.
Okay.
Enzo Moncorvo.
Right.
We all three of us make it, and then who was our fourth penalty? Oh, Mason was our fourth, and then Murilo was our fifth. Got you.
Right.
So and Murilo's on the goal, so I still hugged Mason.
Absolutely, right.
So I hugged Mason. I'm like, Mason, let's go. Like, you got this. And Mason, very calm guy, very chill dude.
Right,
and
quiet.
I never saw
under the radar.
And I never saw Mason act like that. Never.
Wow.
Never. And he was like, you can tell he was nervous. I was like, Mason, calm down, breathe, take a penalty, just put it in the bottom corner or bomb it.
Right.
Just do whatever you need to do to score the goal. The keeper is not that good. Keeper was huge. I just said
But you gotta say those things to calm down.
I just said it just so he can calm down, because the keeper drove the opposite way every single penalty.
Oh, okay.
Because he watched our penalties against Doral, and he dove the opposite way. No, he dove the same way we kicked against Doral. And then Murilo comes and tells me in the middle, after I take my penalty, which I almost missed because I hit the same way.
Okay.
Because I was the first one, so I didn't know about that.
Right.
He was like, no, the keeper watched our clips against Doral and tell him to kick it on the opposite way.
So it's a change
and
immediately.
Mason hadn't taken a penalty in the semifinal.
Right.
So he was like, okay, I'm just going to do whatever I need to do, see the goalkeeper move it, whatever. I was like, okay. Campos shoots the other way. Enzo kicks the other way. Mason goes and slots it open.
Yeah.
Murilo didn't even have to take the penalty that game because they had missed 2 penalties already.
Wow.
And he had saved 2, I think.
Huge in goal, Murillo, huh?
Yeah,
He's a monster in goal.
He's crazy. But yeah, no, that was funny stories in the final.
Wow.
In the moment that you're like, with looking back, it's funny. And today, if Mason was here, he would be like, start laughing as well.
Well, remember when we brought all you guys
Yes.
in? That was hilarious, man. If you haven't watched that already, I'll link that in this episode, because the jokes in that episode are hilarious. But you talk about the semifinal being like the final. Of course, you were facing so many adversities in that challenge, but whether you realize it or not, you stepped up in that game. What clicked in your mind? Take us to the field in that moment when you're kind of like, oh, we're really gonna, it can't end here, right? What clicked in your head, or like what just changed?
I'm not gonna.
You went crazy on the field, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in a good moment at the time. I had scored in every game in regionals, which is 3 games.
Wow.
We had.
Okay.
So after districts, we played 3 games. Yeah, we played 3 games in regionals, and all 3 were at home. I scored a goal in every game, I think. Right. So I was in a good moment. I was like doing good. I had given assists to. Every game was 3-0 up. I scored the free kick in celebration in the top corner. It was beautiful.
It's a great form going into it.
So I was confident. Yeah. So going into the semifinal, I was like, okay, I know Doral has these Miami kids that are. We play against them on NONA. We play against them in USL Academy. We play like those kids are.
The quality is up here, right? Yeah.
So I go into that game confident, but I'm like nervous. Of course, you're nervous to go the state semifinal against a team that you know it's gonna be good. Right. So you go into the game. I give the first goal for them. Basically, I give them a foul in the middle of the field. Like, didn't really need to do that, but I fouled him. Okay. He takes a free kick. Murilo, something happens. Murilo loses the ball, a goal. And then I give a ball to I think. No, yeah, I give a ball to Maranhão. Okay. Arthur Maranhão. He gives me the ball. I chip it over the defense. He goes and taps it in 1-1. So in that moment, we're like, okay, we got this. We go to halftime 1-1. Coach changes everything. He goes 3-4-3, which is not the way we play. And then we get scored on twice. After we get scored on for the third time, there's a picture. I stop in the middle of the field and I'm like,
deep breath, reset.
I'm like, okay, we still have the whole half. They scored 2 goals 10 minutes into the second half. Wow. So I'm like, okay, bro, we got this. Look where we are. The field is perfect. Our team is good.
Fans in the stands.
Family in the stands that motivate us. So you're like, okay, now let's wake up.
Time to turn up.
Let's wake up. And
right.
I was playing attacking mid at the time. So like I was close to the goal. It's like, okay, I need to do something with Enzo. Me and Enzo are like the little duo up there.
Right.
And I got to Enzo, I was like, Enzo, like let's turn up, bro. me and you. Let's hold the game. Let's score the goals and whatever.
This time.
So
Yeah.
I get the ball from. I remember our second goal for the 3-2. I get the ball. I turn in the middle. As a 10, you have to play defense to your back to the defense.
Of course.
So you turn, you open, and then I see Evan Dollard running like a diagonal. I don't know why he made that run, but he's playing left wing back. He made a run to the right wing back.
Oh, wow.
So I find him a ball, and then the keeper goes and fouls him. Penalty. 3-2.
Wow.
And then I score the penalty. And then we come back, get the ball. Actually, no, that wasn't the second goal. The second goal was a freak corner kick. Pe crosses it in.
Yeah.
Enzo hits the crossbar, and I come in second post just to tap it in. That was the 3-2.
So 3-2, and then
that play, which is a 3-3.
the penalty, right?
And
okay.
then I celebrate whatever. I kind of celebrate by myself. I'm not gonna lie. I celebrate with Campos and Ray. I think was their center back. I started looking back at the video. I'm like, damn, like we just scored a 3-3 going to semi-final. Nobody can celebrate with me.
You didn't care.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I got the. I realized that I ran to the middle, and then I was like, we need to score one more. 4-3.
Of course.
We had so much time after that, so I went to penalties. We won the penalties. Murillo does his thing. Everybody else does their thing. And then in the locker room, it's just pure
Scenes,
vibes. You just see the other team passing in front of the bus, and you're like, ha ha.
You're right. You're laughing at the. Hey, you got the bragging rights at that point.
No, but that feeling is beautiful.
You can't match it with anything else, man. Wow. So of course you overcome that, and then you think, well, nothing can stop us at that point, and then obviously we know what happened in the final. An unbelievable campaign. I mean, your season also. I mean, the team only lost what, once or twice?
One game.
Right? So
One game.
So you already know the team was special, right? If there was a year that it was going to happen, of course, Coach Anton's first year as well, right? So to come in with a bang like that, unbelievable. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Then also, before the USL2 season, you go to Brazil. Of course, we're going to talk about Brazil in a little bit, but you go to Brazil on trial with some professional sides. Man, that must have been just a whole other different experience.
No, yeah. It was very different, you can say. The level of soccer there is different. The style of play there is different. The lifestyle is different.
Mm-hmm.
The players are different. Some players are there because soccer is their only way out of it, you know, because they're like struggling financially.
Right.
Maybe some of them don't have any parents with them.
It's tough.
So it's like you see the reality between here and there, and you're like, wow, like you just like seeing. I like seeing the reality of soccer in other places. So it's like that's kind of why I'm going back, because I like it. It matches my playing style.
Right.
And yeah, it's just nice to see. Very, very like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can just see like how much love for them. I love soccer a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They love soccer a lot. So it's like, I don't know, you just want to play with them because they want to be there. They wanna make it pro. They wanna prove their family right. They wanna prove everybody wrong. So it's like, it's just beautiful to see like everybody that has a love for the game and really need it, you know.
Right. And you saw all sides of it. You saw the dirt fields, right? You saw what it's like in the favelas, right?
Yes.
But then you also saw what it's like at the professional scene with Internacional you went,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And another club as well, or was it?
No, I was supposed to go 2 weeks in Inter and then 2 weeks in Grêmio.
Okay.
But I went going. They kept calling me back for a week
At Inter.
at Inter.
Right,
So I stayed 5 weeks in Inter.
Right.
And I didn't even go to Grêmio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just stayed in Inter.
But still, you saw both sides and you saw what life is really like over there, man.
Yes.
So to have that experience also, I'm sure you enjoyed it a bunch. Your dad told me a story about when you were in the favelas, you wanted to go, and Memphis Depay had just left a barbershop or something like that. What was it?
No, because Memphis Depay was in São Paulo. We were,
but the barbershop that he goes to or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. And then the boys called me, and they were like, yo, you want to get a haircut? And
right.
And the boys from the favelas.
Right.
And I'm from Lake Nona, like, let's be honest. Like, I was so scared.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Let's see what's up.
I didn't even go. I told my dad, yo, dad, let's get out of here. It wasn't that I was scared.
No, of course,
I was just like not sure if that was the right thing.
Completely, yeah.
So, I'm sure nothing would happen because I'm with the guys. Everybody knows the boys there, the coach is there. So, but I was like, I'm just gonna be sure, and I'm just gonna go home. So I didn't even end up going cut my hair because I had just got a
Right.
haircut. I was gonna go just to get it retouched up,
Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
cheaper. It's like $5.
Yep.
So it's like I'm just gonna go just to get a little retouch.
Wish it was the same here. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's too expensive.
But okay, so we talk about the success at high school. We talk about the experience in Brazil, and then USL 2, right? You played the last few games of the season. We talk about everything you learned throughout the whole season, right? Even if you weren't seeing game time, right, for most of the year. At the end of the season, Bruno couldn't take you out. He loved you in that center back position. How was it to see the field at the end and to see all of your hard work pay off and get some clean sheets at the end and enjoy what was, of course, didn't make it to the playoffs, but still a successful end to the season?
No, during the season, of course, you want to be in that spot.
Yeah.
But I had to understand that I'm 16 years old, competing against Mason Lamb, Joe Beltran.
Of course. Wealth of talent.
I'm obviously not gonna go in there thinking I'm gonna play every game.
Of course.
If I'm honest, I didn't think I was gonna play any game.
Wow.
Maybe a little minutes and like here and there, but
Right.
I didn't really think of it as a big deal of not playing. But of course, every practice I was trying my hardest, trying my best, giving my all. And I know the time would come. The boys left; they all went back to college. So I was like, okay, I've been practicing well the whole season. Let's hope Bruno has the confidence in me.
Absolutely.
First game at home, canceled.
The rain.
Like,
oh my gosh.
God,
Yep.
Like always on my turn. And I was a boy who played 90 minutes that game. The game before that I played, it was against Brookhouse.
Right. Away. Yep.
So I was like, okay, we'll see. And then we went to Brevard, 1-5-0,
Yep.
clean sheet. And then we went to the other game, clean sheet, which I hit the crossbar.
Yes, you did. Oh, and you almost got fouled in the box as well, right in front of me. I was like, almost.
But
Ref, give it.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you knew the time would come. You knew everything would go your way.
Mm-hmm.
So just stayed patient, just played my game, and hopefully the coach will see the dedication I put into this and put me into play, which will happen.
Absolutely. And we all saw the hard work that you were putting into it, man. I'm so proud to have seen you out there, man. And I know your dad is and everyone else around you as well. Talk about playing, not just playing USL2, but also with academy teammates, guys that you've known at Nona for who knows how long. How was that also? I'm sure just like a little cherry on top to the whole experience.
No, of course, the last game of the season we had an 09 player come in.
Sebas, yeah.
And
incredible.
Just to come up playing with Nando, with Andre, with Pedro, with Ansel. We played together for almost a year and a half, maybe, in USL Academy.
Yeah.
And to see everybody going their own paths now. Andre going to Albany.
Yep.
Ansel doing his own thing. Pedro going to Georgia with his new college.
Yep.
Nando doing his things. I feel like it's very like fun to see how much we grew together and how much us growing together would benefit us in the future,
Right.
So I feel like it's very nice, and to see a 09 boy come up, like it's beautiful. You see when he came in, I went to give him a hug and I was like, let's go.
Before he came in, yeah.
Like, do your thing. You're a good player. Hold the game. It's 1-0 us. He had just scored the penalty, Pui.
Yes.
So we were like, okay, let's just hold the game real quick. Do your thing. Whatever you need to do, kick the ball up. Doesn't matter.
And
then give him a little bit of
settle
confidence.
In. Yeah.
Just so like brother confidence.
Of course.
Just a little year. It's like a year difference. So it's like I'm a little brother. So I came to talk to him. I was like, yeah, no, let's be confident, just like you play in the 09s, And he was like, okay, thank you, Tao. He came in, did his little thing. So, yeah, you can tell he was confident when he came in, and it's just so fun to see. Next year, we'll have maybe 2010 boys coming in or more 09s boys.
Absolutely.
Maybe boys from other teams from around Lake Nona, from around Central Florida. So, we'll see how that goes.
It's going to keep getting more and more academy focused, right, in terms of USL2. And, again, one of those things is like, man, 09 playing USL2 is incredible. And you guys as well. Really great to see. What's next for you, Moah? I know you have big news. Of course, you left Nona after all these years, but it doesn't end here. Give us a little insight into what's next, whatever you can tell us.
Yeah, so after the season ended, I had a conversation with my dad and my family, and they asked me like what I wanted to do. And it was free. I could go to any team here in Orlando, try out. and see where that would go.
Mm-hmm.
But I told them like I would like to go because I'm home, but I want to try something new.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's that something new?" And I was like, "You don't think we can go to Brazil?" So it was kind of my decision, but a decision that my dad had kind of already made, but hadn't told me.
Right.
You know, because he was starting to talk to other bunch of teams in Brazil. My agent as well, Danielle, also trying. So we started talking about it and stuff, and then we had made kind of like left it as blank at like for a certain period of time.
Okay.
And then he came talk to me a couple weeks ago, saying that he had like a couple teams that wanted me to go try out for a month just so I can get like an experience because I'm a junior. I can spend my junior year there. I do online school, so it wouldn't be like a big deal.
Right.
So I just spend my junior year there, come back on senior year and do my own thing. Hopefully look for a college.
Okay.
But there's a couple teams there that want me there, so we have to see how that goes. When I'm going there now in a couple of days, so hopefully you'll see on my Instagram in a couple weeks. But yeah, there's a couple teams that I was going to try out for, and hopefully one of those work out. If not, I just come back here senior year and just play my own game, try and look for a college, and I'm not gonna give up.
No, never. That is the last thing you'll do.
Yes.
But man, just another incredible experience coming your way. More lessons to be learned, more potential to be fulfilled for you on the field. So all of the best to you, man. That is going to be so fun. We'll do our best to keep up here in Orlando. We'll find a way to watch your games. But it's going to be fantastic for you. Of course, lots of Academy kids watching, right? I'm sure. You are the example for them, right? Even if you realize it or not, those 5, 6, 7-year-old Nona kids look up to you. So what message, pretend like one of them is here, what message would you give to them? It could be inspirational, it could be a word of advice. What would you tell them?
I would just say trust your coach, trust your parents. Don't give up. If you feel like you had one bad game, just keep going. Make sure that your head is in the right place to keep going, to keep pushing. Because I did start as a recreational, and then I got to the highest level NONA has over nine years or so. So I would say keep going, keep pushing. That your time will come if you keep working hard. So yeah.
It's a great message. And it's a long journey. You mentioned it right there, 9 years. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah. But, going to those training sessions, giving your 110% there, of course, prepares you for the games. And then, whatever comes, right? Everyone has a different path, right? So great message for you. But before we leave, Moah, I'm sure you would have seen it in the Andre episode, we're going to do some quick fire questions. So you're going to have to get ready to answer on the dot. You ready?
Okay,
let's do it. What team do you support?
Corinthians.
Oh, was that? I wonder who influenced you in that decision. Favorite food?
Churrasco.
Churrasco. Man. Ronaldinho supports you. He might have the same answer later. Favorite movie?
Hustle.
I like that.
The basketball one.
Yes.
Nice.
Are you watching any series at the moment? Are you watching any?
No, I don't really watch series.
Locked in, bro.
I don't really watch series.
Favorite place to vacation? I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, not a bad option. Favorite football memory? It could be anything.
My debut.
Yeah.
My debut.
USL 2?
Yeah. Or my first time watching the Corinthians game at the stadium.
Oh, my goodness.
I was a little baby with my dad. I remember there's a picture of us like.
That's so incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. See if you can dig it up for me.
I'll find it out.
Absolutely. Football idol growing up. Who did you look up to? Who did you watch on TV and be like, yeah, I want to be like him?
Neymar,
of course.
But that's not my style, so I'll say Thiago Silva as well.
Absolutely, two Brazilian legends. If you weren't a footballer, Moah, what would you be? What would you do with your life?
FIFA Pro.
Esports,
yeah,
Moah.
FIFA.
You can do it on the side. It's okay. Favorite thing to do outside of football?
Spend time with friends and family.
Great answer.
Cliche, but it's everything I have.
It's the best, man. It's the best. Any hidden or secret talent? Is there something you can do that we don't know? Got anything up your sleeve?
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay, we'll skip on that
Yeah,
one. What's next? Here we go. You ready? Best memory of the season. Best memory of the USL2 season. Would you say the debut? Would you stick to your guns on that one?
Yeah, but I'd say towards the end, the 3 clean sheets in a row that I was
Absolutely.
participating with 90 minutes in, I feel like that was, for me, it was a good moment just to see how much I was important in that.
To be involved in a top 5 defense in USL2 across the nation,
Yes.
top in Florida. I'm sure you know all those things. Only 7 goals conceded. You contributed that to that, man. So that's a great choice. One word to describe the USL2 season.
Unforgettable.
Yeah.
Unforgettable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even though we didn't make playoffs, but it was still an unforgettable season.
Let's look into next year. What is one thing you're looking or most excited for into this next year?
The change of how can I say it? The change of
environment?
Yeah. I guess
New
you could
challenge?
say New
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
Like leave my comfort zone for a little
Absolutely.
bit. I'll see how that it goes.
Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's think back to the USL2 squad again. Who in the team has the best fashion sense? Who rocked up to the stadium with the cleanest fit? Fernandinho has his hand up at the moment. No.
Wait, I forgot. Marcelo's had a good fit.
Okay.
At the beginning of the season.
Okay.
I liked his outfits. Yeah, no.
That's your final choice?
That's the only one that stands out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. Best music sense. Who listens to the best music? Or let me put it this way. Does Ansel deserve to have the speaker?
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay.
But I do prefer Andre.
Andre said he should have Aux.
I do prefer Andre.
So you agree with that?
Yes.
We have 2 in the Andre camp.
Andre knows the correct vibe for the right moment.
I like that.
There's on the bus on the way back of Gainesville that we had one. I was singing Pedro, Nando, Ansel.
You were just singing like 2010s like
we were singing like the best songs ever. Just us, the Academy
Party
Boys.
in the USA. Oh my goodness.
The Academy Boys. There's videos, but no, but that was like the right vibe. We were just chilling.
That was hilarious, man. We were at the front of the bus, and I can assure you, whether you were eating, whether you were watching something on your phone, all you could hear was these guys at the back of the bus. Funniest in the team. Who made you laugh the most?
Abdul.
What?
Abdul is too funny.
What a comedian, man. What a comedian. And best friend or best friends in the team. Who would you pinpoint?
The Academy Boys.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I was the closest to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Paulinho was a good friend I made there.
Yeah.
Who else? Alan, Kraus.
All of the boys, man. It was such a great group.
They both like came to me and they gave me attention. I was the youngest one of the team, so
right.
I kind of needed that little help from everybody else. Just feel more comfortable at home, even though I am at home.
Right,
It's a whole different team, whole new boys that play the level that I want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to be like on my own. Make sure they like me. So.
Which they did, I can assure you. And finally, lastly, I know you thought that was the last point, but I want you to look into that camera right there. And what's a message you have for your dad, for your mom, for your family, and everything they've provided for you?
Just thank you for giving me the opportunity to stay here, to keep going in NONA, to come up from every competition, every team, for the support, for taking me to Miami, Mom, 3 hours every weekend, to Tampa every weekend. My dad for giving me the most support ever. Talk to me after every game that I played well or bad or half and half. My brother grew up playing with him, so I just want to thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for trusting in me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. So, love you guys.
Fernand Jr., get the tissues. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. What a lovely message and what a perfect way to end it, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to the studio, bro, and all the best to you in Brazil. And with everything coming your way, I'm sure you'll be successful. So I can't wait to see what's coming up for you, my friend.
Thank you.
And for everyone watching, that is it for this episode of Academy in Studio. It was a great one with Mr. NONA Soccer. That is your new name, Moah. But stay tuned because we have interviews with Steiny. You guys had to wait, but I'm sorry, but we had to get that in. But Steiny is coming up and the rest of the Academy boys as well. So see you on the next one. Take care.